Hello, everyone. Welcome to Everything Football and welcome to another episode of the Prediction Show. So this is the first time I'm doing this. This prediction show will be 2-in-1 because the games are super piled up. So we will be doing the match day 17 predictions and match day 18 predictions all as one. It's difficult because some people prefer checking the results from the previous week to know which kind of players will pick injuries, but it's a fair game. It's not like UEFA repeating draws. No, ours is very fair. Everyone is on the same level. So let's see how it goes. With me this time is FPL Penguin. How are you, man?
I'm good, mate. Thanks. Thank you so much for inviting me on. I'm looking forward to being on this video and chatting to you.
Thank you very much. So the fact is I'm losing this prediction show to the experts. The guests are beating me. Not sure how the results are from last week, but even if I won last week, I'd still be losing by one. So let's see how it goes. So 10 fixtures this week, this midweek, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then another 10 fixtures on Saturday and Sunday. So let's get started. You'll do the first five, I'll do the first five, and then the other one I'll do the first five, I'll do the next five. The first fixture this week on Tuesday will be Brentford against Manchester United. Brentford have done really well at home against the likes of Arsenal, Liverpool. United, I mean, they've not looked that great since the new manager came. Dodgy win against Norwich, dodgy win against Palace, drew with the young boys. So what's the prediction for this one?
Well, if this game does go ahead with everything that's going around on Twitter, I'm not impressed with Manchester United. I don't get the hype. You know, if people play FPL, Ronaldo, don't get the hype. Lots of, with this new interim manager, don't know who the hell he is. I'm going to put a 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw. I'm actually going to go for United to win it by 2-1. I can see it being the same way these other games have been. Probably United score first and then Brentford equalize, and then in the 88th minute, Ronaldo probably scoring again. I can see that happening. So 2-1 to United for me. The next game will be Manchester City against Leeds. I mean, pick your score. Although Leeds United did very well against Chelsea, only lost by a penalty in the 90th minute. And City, I think they've just been winning. So what do you expect in this one? Comfortable win?
I think it's going to be quite tight because we saw 2 goals Leeds scored against Chelsea. I think we know Cancelo as well. He's going to be missing for one game. So I don't think City are that great this season. I'm going to go for a very slim win for City, probably 2-1 win.
2-1 win to City. Wow, I'm going to absolutely disagree on that. I think Leeds will get a goal, but I'm going to go for City to bang in another 2 goals, especially now that De Bruyne was rested, Foden was rested. They're all going to start this game probably. I know Cancelo is missing, but that means Walker is just going to come back straight in. So I am going to go for City 4, Leeds 1. A comfortable 4-1 win to City. I don't think they'll allow Liverpool and Chelsea to catch up with them right now. The next game on Tuesday will be Norwich against Aston Villa. Norwich unlucky to lose the United game. Aston Villa gave Liverpool a game. I'm going to go for Villa to win this one by 3-2. What about you?
I think it's going to be very, very tough. Dean Smith has made that Norwich team quite reasonably more tighter at the back, made them a better unit. Pukki looking better as a player. Going up against his old club, Aston Villa, you probably would love to get one up on them. I think it's going to be tough. I'm pretty biased because I'm a local fan, Steven Gerrard being the Villa manager. But I think it's going to be tough. Norwich could score, but I think I'm going to go for a slim win for Villa, 1-0 win for Villa in this game.
1-0 win. You were supposed to go first on that game prediction, so just do the next 4 anyway. The next game will be on Wednesday. The next games will be on Wednesday. The first one will be Brighton against Wolves. I mean, Brighton team that's, in terms of XG, they dominate this the last 2 years, but Wolves are very good defensively. Liverpool are lucky to get a goal against them. City are lucky to get a goal against them. Do you expect Wolves to surprise us with a win away to Brighton?
I can't really see them winning. I think it kind of screams draw all over it. I think Brighton, someone like Sanchez, who's been a very, very good goalkeeper for him, will probably keep Wolves out. Wolves haven't been impressive at all. They've been a bit 50-50. They'll be without Jimenez after that 2 yellow cards. I'm going to go for believe it or not, I'm going to go for a 1-0 win for Brighton. I just think they might get something. I hate going for draws. I like to go for a team to win it, but I think if someone's going to win, I think Brighton might just get it in the end.
Surprisingly, I do agree with you, but I'm going to go for Brighton to get another goal. So Brighton 2, Wolves 0. Without Jimenez, I can't see them scoring at all. The next game will be Crystal Palace and Southampton. I mean, Crystal Palace under Vieira, they're looking really good. Another win for them?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's going to be a tight game. I think against Everton, Gallagher finally doing better in this game, but it is Everton. It was just Everton. Everton are just atrocious to watch. But I think it's going to be very tough. I'm going to go for a 1-0 win for Palace in this game.
1-0 win for Palace. I'm going to go for more goals. I do agree with Palace winning. So 2, Crystal Palace 2, Southampton 1. And then the next game is Burnley Watford. I'm not sure. You'll be going for many goals here. What do you expect from this one?
It's going to be very, very tough.
Relegation 6 points, am
I like the look of Dennis. I think Watford had since Ranieri's came, Watford had looked really, really attacking. Dennis looking like a real lovely player. Do you know what? I'm going to go 1-1. I'm going to say a draw in this game. It's going to be very, very tight. I'm going to say 1-1.
I can definitely see that happening. My prediction for this one is 0-0. I'm going to go for a boring 0-0. So if you have anything else to do on Wednesday night, you better be planning to do it then. The next game on Wednesday, I'll be going fast with the next one. So Arsenal against West Ham. I'll tell you as an Arsenal fan, I am not happy facing West Ham. They've beaten Liverpool this season, Chelsea recently, and it's not just like lucky wins. They've been scoring 3 and 4 goals in those games. So they're looking very good. I can't see Arsenal winning, but Arsenal have been doing well at home. So I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw.
Yeah, I do. I am going to follow you with the draw sort of route. Yeah. So I'm going to say 1-1 in this game. I think Ramsdale's been a very good goalkeeper for you, pulling off some worldy saves. I'm going to say 1-1. I can't really pick a clear-cut winner in this fixture.
Totally agree. The next game will be Leicester and Tottenham. I think this is the first time Tottenham are playing a game in like 4 months. I mean, like every single one of their games have been postponed. They'll be fresh. Leicester City back to winning ways, scoring 4 goals against Newcastle. I can see them beating Tottenham. I'm going to go for Leicester 3, Tottenham 2.
Yeah, I agree as well. I think Conte's new system is still trying to adapt to his new system, the new formation. And Kane is heading on the right place. Wanted that City move. He's not the Harry Kane of old. I'm going to go for a Leicester win. I think probably, believe it or not, I'm going to say something really crazy. I'm going to say 3-1 to Leicester. I think they're really going to get the goals in. I think they're really going to go at Spurs. I really do think so.
That's a comfortable win for Leicester. The next game on Thursday will be Chelsea against Everton. Now, by then, Chelsea will know the results from the monthly game on Tuesday, so they'll be playing catch-up. Everton, as you already pointed out earlier on, they've not been doing well. Obviously, they found a way to beat Arsenal, which was very disappointing. So I can only see a Chelsea win here. I'm going to go for 3-0 Chelsea.
I'm going to go one better. I'm going to say 4-0 Chelsea. I think Everton, like I said earlier, are absolutely atrocious. I'm biased as hell because I'm a Liverpool fan, but they just look so bad. And agent Rafa Benitez doing wonders there at Everton. But I think players to watch, someone like Mason Mount, I think he'll tear Everton apart. Do
you think that will be it for Benitez if they lose it by 4-0?
God knows. It could be that nail in the coffin, the old expression. That could be it.
I'll tell you a game that will end 4-0 the next game. Liverpool against Newcastle United. If you think Everton are bad, you've not watched Newcastle United. I'm telling you. Newcastle United are shambles. Their goalkeepers, both of them have been making mistakes. The Newcastle fans are not hopeful at all. Liverpool have been scoring goals. This 40-plus goals in the Premier League alone this season, 18 points in the Champions League. Your team is looking really good. Penguin, I'm going to go for Liverpool 4, Newcastle 0.
Completely agree with you there. 4-0. I think Newcastle, absolutely atrocious. Liverpool, obviously the best attack in the league so far this season, 45 goals. I think we're just going to absolutely... I know it was a draw home and away against Newcastle last season, but Eddie Howe's got his work cut out for him. He's got his work cut out, and it's going to be a very, very hectic Christmas period, until the January transfer window opens and all that money and stuff for the new owners. But I can't see anything but a Liverpool win. 4-0 win, I'm going for, same as you. 4-0.
So those are the first bunch of fixtures. You get 3 points for predicting the correct score. So if the game ends 4-0, for example, we both get 3 points. 1 point for predicting the correct results. And then we go to the bonus questions for match week 17. The first one is one player to definitely score from those 10 fixtures. I am going to go for Foden against Leeds United.
Ooh, I'm going to go for Silva.
Bernardo Silva against Leeds United, so same fixture. And then total number of goals scored in this match week. So we have Brentford United, City Leeds, Norwich Aston Villa, Brighton Wolves, Palace Southampton, Burnley Watford, Arsenal West Ham, Leicester Tottenham, Chelsea Everton, Liverpool, Newcastle. I am going to go, believe it or not, 3 people have gotten it spot on this one, spot on in terms of predicting the correct number of goals. I'm going to go for 35. I can see a bunch of goals this midweek.
Oh, wow. I'm going to go for 38.
38, that will be one of the best weeks ever. I can see Liverpool being 4-5 goals, same with Tottenham, same with Arsenal probably. So let's see how it goes. So those are the match week 17 predictions. They will be scored differently, so let's hope I win that. So let's go to the match day 18 predictions. And the first match that week will on weekend, Saturday, it will be Manchester United against Brighton. I'll go fast with the 5 games. I am going to go for, I can see Brighton giving them a game. Last time United played against Brighton last season, they scored after the final whistle. I can see it being the same way. So I'm actually going to go for a draw. United 2, Brighton 2.
Yeah, I'm looking down that route as well. Like we talked about Manchester United looking 50-50. I think someone like Sanchez in their defence, like Duncan, all that, will probably keep them out. I'm going to go for, I'm actually going to go for a 0-0 draw. No goals in it all. I think it's going to be a very, very boring. I think both teams will keep each other out. Manchester United's attack still hasn't really adapted so well to click well.
Yeah. Okay, so a 0-0 draw again. Don't watch the Brighton. He's gone for 0-0 between Brighton and he's gone for 1-0 between Brighton and Wolves, and then a draw there. So avoid Brighton games this week. On Saturday we'll also have West Ham Norwich. Now we've predicted West Ham to draw against Arsenal. We've also predicted Norwich to lose against Aston Villa. So it will be a big game for Norwich here. They can't afford to lose back-to-back games. I think they will, though. I think West Ham will be looking to bounce back. 2-0 to West Ham.
Yeah, I'm probably looking something similar to that for a win for West Ham. I'm going to go for a bit more tight than that. I'm going to go for 1-0 to West Ham.
1-0 to West Ham. Very interesting predictions. The next game will be Aston Villa against Burnley. We've just gone for Burnley 0-0 against Watford. You've gone for 0-0. And we've also predicted Aston Villa to beat Norwich. I think it's going to be back-to-back wins for Villa here. I'm going to go for 2-1 to Villa.
Yeah, I'm going for a Villa win as well. I'm going to go for a 1-0 win for Villa.
1-0. Very, very tight games for you. I'm trying to pick if I was watching this prediction shows, I guess I'll be like, okay, I'll definitely not watch that. And the next game, I'll definitely not watch that. 0-0, 1-0. The next game will be Southampton against Brentford. Now, I really don't know what to expect from Brentford away from home. We've just predicted Southampton to lose against Palace and Brentford you've predicted Brentford to get something away from the United game. I am going to go for a 1-1 here. Yeah,
it's one of those games. Brentford 50-50, and Mbeumo, Tony aren't particularly firing as much. I'm going to go for probably a 1-1, just like yourself. I think this just screams draw. I can't really pick a clear-cut winner. Southampton's attack isn't that great either, so I'm going to go for 1-1.
1-1. The next game on the same day, Saturday, Watford against Crystal Palace. Palace, we've predicted them to win midweek, and then Watford, we've predicted them to draw against Burnley. I am going to go for a very high-scoring game here. Watford 3, Crystal Palace 3.
Well, I'm going to go for a Watford win. I'm going to go for a... this is very, very tough, this. I'm going to go for Watford to... Do you know what? I'm going to say 1-1. I'm going to go for draw, actually. I'm changing my mind. Yeah. It's a tough one to call. It really is against Palace. So I'm going to go for 1-1.
I saw you're very tempted to go for Watford, and then you...
Nearly.
Like me. I don't think they'll win. The next 5 games, you'll go fast. Leeds against Arsenal. Now, this game last season ended 0-0. We just predicted Arsenal to draw with West Ham in midweek and Leeds to get smashed by City. So, do you think Leeds will bounce back over the weekend?
I know this is your team, Arsenal 50-50, but I still see Arsenal. This should be a game. They should be getting 3 points in. This should be. I know it's going to be tough with being at Ellen Road, Leeds fans behind them. Leeds aren't an easy team to break down a lot of the time. When you've got someone like Calvin Phillips in that midfield area. I'm going to go for both teams to score, and I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Arsenal in this game.
2-1 win for Arsenal. And then on Sunday, that will be the final game on Saturday. Going to Sunday, we will have Everton against Leicester. A Leicester team that will just have faced Tottenham, and an Everton team that will just have faced Chelsea. So they'll both be very tired. 1-1. Oh, you're supposed to go first, but I'm going to go for 1-1. Go ahead.
Everton Leicester. Oh, it's no brainer this for me. I'm going to say a 3-0 win for Leicester in this game. I know I'm biased. Like I said, Chelsea going to do them over, get one up on them, and Leicester going to do the same. Everton just shamble. Like they really are. They're a shamble. So Leicester 3-0 win.
Leicester are very terrible defensively as well, so I cannot see them keeping a clean sheet for 1-1. On Sunday, the next game will be Wolves against Chelsea. As we just said, Wolves have given Liverpool and City games the last couple of weeks. And we have predicted them to lose against Brighton in midweek, and then Chelsea to roll over Everton. Another win for Chelsea?
It's going to be tough. Like we talked about with Liverpool, best attack in the league, late goal, 1-0. I think it's going to be tough. I think it could be similar. I think I'm going to go for a 1-0 win to Chelsea, similar to what Liverpool did. I think it's going to be hard to break Wolves down. I really do think so. So 1-0 Chelsea.
Yeah, I'm going to go for Chelsea to win this as well, but Wolves to get a goal. Chelsea, all of a sudden, their defense is not looking good. For those who play FPL, get rid of that Chelsea. Double up in defense. So 2-1 to Chelsea. And then the next game will be Newcastle against Manchester City. My goodness. They play Liverpool, and then after 3 days, City. Merry Christmas, Newcastle fans. That's not a good schedule for them after playing Leicester as well, losing 4-0.
No.
Just go ahead. What are you going for here? I can see it being anything.
I want to apologise to my Newcastle fan mates out there. I was on his channel the other day. I'm going to actually go for I'm going to say 3-0 City in this game. But I just think it's very unfortunate for Newcastle to be playing Liverpool and City, 2 in a row there. But City are just going to do the same what Liverpool have done, score goals against them.
Yeah. I mean, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking in the Liverpool game, they'll probably get a red card. One of the important players, maybe Shelby or someone, will be missing this game. City will be pumped up. They'll have seen Liverpool beating Newcastle the previous week. They'll have seen Chelsea winning as well in the previous day, maybe early against Wolves. 5-0 to Man City. I can see it being 5-0. This is the kind of game I can see the Newcastle fans not being happy the next day in their fun podcast and all that. They'll all be very disgusted. 5-0 to Manchester City. And then the big one on Sunday will be Tottenham against Liverpool. I don't even know if Tottenham are going to play any of these games, but probably will. Liverpool usually beat Tottenham away from home, and even at Anfield. Liverpool will have played Newcastle on Thursday. Tottenham will have played Leicester on Thursday as well. I'm actually going to go for, I think it's going to be a surprise, but I'm going to go for 1-1 draw here.
Like we talk about with Spurs, not great, still adapting the system. I'm biased as hell. I'm going to go for, because I actually do think it as well. I think we're going to really bulldoze over them. I'm going to say 3-0 Liverpool. Really make a statement. Liverpool. Really make a statement. I think we are 3-0 Liverpool.
3-0 to Liverpool. I am going to go for 1-1. Let's be different there. And then same questions, also the second bunch of fixtures, and then same questions for that week. One player to definitely score. I'll let you go first. So Tottenham, Liverpool, Newcastle, City, Wolves, Chelsea, Everton, Leicester, Leeds, Arsenal, Watford, Palace, Southampton, Brentford, Aston Villa, Burnley, West Ham, Norwich, Man United, Brighton.
I'm going to say Maddison.
Maddison to score against Everton. So that's interesting. I am going to go for another City player. I'm going to go for, there obviously could be rotation, so you need to be very careful about who you pick. I'm going to go for Watkins to score against Burnley. Watkins to get a goal against Burnley. And then total number of goals at MATCHWEEK.
Oh, wow. I have to just do this top of my head. I'm going to say 36.
36. So 38 and 36. Interesting. I'm going to go for a bit lower than I went for last time. I went for 35. This time around, I think teams will be tired after playing the midweek. They'll be looking forward to Christmas parties. Some teams will have the Carabao Cup midweek. I think Liverpool will play Leicester. I think Tottenham will play West Ham as well in the Carabao Cup. Chelsea Brentford. I'm going to go for 28 goals. So 35 in the first match day, and the match day 17, and then match day 18, I am going to go for 28. So those are all the predictions. Believe it or not, 20 games plus an extra 4 bonus questions, and we are done. Thank you very much for coming on, man. Where can they follow you?
Thank you, mate, for inviting me on. Really appreciate it. And, looking forward to seeing who does better in these predictions.
Yeah. Where can they follow you for FPL content?
You can find me on YouTube, FPL Penguin, and you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at FPL_Penguin #1 at the end. So, yeah.
Thank you, man. This would be a very good present, beating Penguin in match day 17 and match day 18 to at least be back in drawing with the experts. I call them the experts for a reason. They have more knowledge. So thank you for watching. Keep staying safe, and I'll catch up with you guys on the next one.